Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Reacts, and this is not a reaction, even though this is a reaction channel. Now, this is about the festival that I went to yesterday and today, Herrie, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. Let's just start with the merch, yeah? Then we're gonna talk about the festival a bit and about 9dead. And Flight the Open Sky and Brutal Sphincter. But, no. Talking about Brutal Sphincter, this is the first one. Very nice. There's also a t-shirt from this one, but yeah. I actually had to buy that t-shirt. You know, I'm more of a t-shirt kind of guy. But yeah, I bought the hat because this it looks just like a mega hat. It says "Make Grindcore Great Again" with their logo at the side. Very nice. I didn't know they had two vocalists. Well, no, that scraps the part of Brutal Sphincter that I want to talk about. Yeah, I didn't know they had two vocalists. It's nice. I like it. They also have that kind of a sticker on it, and that sticker says there is a difference between sucking dicks and sucking at things. One you milk, the other gets you nothing. That's what the sticker says. Pretty funny. I've got this one from the singer of 9dead, Blake. He is apparently, with what I didn't know, he's a tattoo artist. So that's fucking awesome. You can follow him on Instagram at Death Theater, as in, as one word, DEATHEATER. Like Death Theater, but then together and then just one TH. Death Theater. Tattoos. If I remember, I will leave the link for his Instagram down below in the comment section, so you can follow him on Instagram and make some appointments with him to get a tattoo from the singer of 9dead, of the vocalist of 9dead, which is fucking awesome. I will talk a bit about him later. Such a great guy, but I will talk a bit about it later. Obviously, I've got way more stickers. These are the most stickers that I've probably got when going to a festival. Let's continue with 9dead. I have this sticker twice. New Jersey, 9dead, Garden State. Very nice, very nice. Like I said, I have it twice. I've got the Stillbirth. Stillbirth is touring, I think, currently with 9dead. Tomorrow they will be in Antwerp or Antwerpen, in Belgium. Together. I don't know who's the main act and who's the opening act, but either way, it's a lot of fun. But I've got this one. If you can't see it very clear, you will see it in a bit, because I have that one as a t-shirt. But we're gonna do Stillbirth also on the channel. But I saw a guy with this one, and I thought, oh my fucking god, that is so fucking cool. I love these kinds of t-shirts. With some well-known character, and then they horrified it themselves, or just, you know what I mean, but I fucking love that, I saw that last year also with, I don't know which band it was anymore. I can't remember, but it was the Pot of Greed, from Yu-Gi-Oh. That pot with the face on it. That I think the green one is that you can draw 2 cards, I think, and the red one is that you can draw 1 card, I think. I don't know anymore, but it was definitely the green one, which was also fucking awesome. I grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh, fucking awesome T-shirt. I didn't buy it, but fucking awesome. It does also a backprint that says, "Your heroes are dead, your gods are next." This is still the Stillbirth T-shirt. What? Very nice, very nice. Whose is this? Oh, this is 357 Homicide. Number sticker. Also very nice artwork, Metal bands always have such nice artwork. Well, they usually have. Not that I've seen. I don't think I've seen bad artwork from a band. Yet. There's probably one in between, but so far I haven't seen it. There might maybe some that I think, oh, that's nice, but not for me, But I don't think I've seen a bad one, that's just no, Oh, we have another one from Brutal Sphincter. Also, people at the festival absolutely loved the Kit Kat Clan t-shirt. They fucking loved that t-shirt. Everyone, I saw a lot of people, just look and then tap somebody for, oh, look, they just loved that t-shirt. And this t-shirt I also liked, but I always wear this t-shirt when I'm going to a concert, so maybe I'm gonna change it up to the Kit Kat Clan. That one is a bit just slightly more controversial, which makes it more fun. But also people want to take a picture of the t-shirt, and one guy wanted to also have one band also took a picture of this t-shirt, and also the other one, they were sitting here at the merch stand. Sorry guys, they're from the UK, from England, one guy's from England, but just like, let's say the UK, I know the UK is multiple countries, Scotland, Ireland, Northern Ireland. No. Okay, no, sorry, no, I don't know. No, Great Britain. Is Great Britain different than the UK? Or is the UK with Ireland and Great Britain without? And obviously Wales. No, get Northern Ireland, but no, they're just from over the pond. For me, they're over the pond. Anyway, so they took some. Took a picture and they said, "Oh yeah, you can't wear that T-shirt, in England, yeah, you probably get stabbed." They said, "Yeah, a lot of nice." So that's that. Now I know I'm not gonna wear that T-shirt in England. I've got this sticker from a friend of mine, maybe turn this one in a tattoo, because it's just cute. Just a random ass tattoo. So, thank you, shout out to her. We have next one from Gore Force. Gore V Force. Also very nice show. I really like the kind of stain in glass, that you have, that churches usually have. I really like that artwork on this one, with the pig head in the middle. Really looks nice. Obviously, also listen to every band that I show you now, and look up Herrie, look up who came, and listen to every band that came. Because they deserve your listens. Obviously, also buy the merch and go see them live. Yeah, come on. Another one from Stillbirth. Oh, nice. A Predator one. Oh, this is very nice. This is what I mean. They have known characters like Predator or that they just show you guys. With Shrek. This one. It's so fucking nice. They have characters, known characters, and they turn it into this. Fucking awesome. Really, really, really like that. Really like that. Also anime characters. We have another one from Core Force. Yeah. Finding Nemo. Fucking nice. Tales from the Deep. Makes sense. Yep. I've got a coaster from Core Force. Also, I don't know if you can scan this one through the phone, but follow them on Spotify so you can listen to them. I probably I definitely have to Stillbirth, Distant, and this one. Definitely have to bring those to the channel. See, this is another one that they also had a t-shirt from this one, Stillbirth. That's free, very, very nice t-shirt. But I really want to have this one because it has the most references. But they had so many that really had nice t-shirts. I really like those. With the cat meme and Chainsaw Man. Really, really nice. Really nice. Yep, another one for Stillbirth. This one is a bit more, bit more normal than the other ones, Hey, look at that! Another one for Stillbirth. Still, I have apparently the most Stillbirth t-shirts. Not t-shirts, but I mean stickers. Oh, nice! Oh, this is the alien one. Oh, this is... Wow, we have now a Predator and an alien. Both from Stillbirth. Go listen to Stillbirth, Oh, that's... Wow. That's fucking awesome. Oh, also there's they have a website, www.stillbirthparty.de. So looking at the last part of that website, they're probably from Germany. And the last sticker that I have from Stillbirth. Wait, this is... No, sorry. Shit. Sorry, it's not Stillbirth. I can't read this. I don't know what it says. Okay, we're gonna do I am gonna do my best. I see delivery. Deliverance. That's an E. That's a W, E. Oh, it says it right here. Unhallowed Deliverance. It says it right here. So go follow Unhallowed Deliverance at Instagram. tried to read the fucking sticker. It says it right under there what it says. Jesus, I'm really stupid, am I? I've got a free CD. This is a metal sampler with... See, I don't know if these are bands or they're just songs. I have no clue because I don't recognize any of them. So, like I said, I just don't know if they're bands or songs. But there are 18 on here. I think they're bands. The first one is Enthroned from Belgium. Second, Splendidula from Belgium. The third one, A Goat as a Shepherd from Belgium. Fourth, Anthrophagus from Belgium. The fifth, Terziele from the Netherlands. 6, Sub-Zero with 2 C's, Sub-Zero from the Netherlands. The 7th, Haze at Dawn from Belgium. 8, Imprisoned in Flesh from the Netherlands. 9, Rudenia from Belgium. 10, Vion. I don't know how to pronounce that. From Belgium. It's Theion. I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's go on to number 11, Nomad from Belgium. 12, Vagevuur from Belgium. 13, Behind Bars from Belgium. 14, Meridian from Belgium. 15, Clusterfucked without a K from Belgium. 16, Works of the Flesh from Belgium. 17, Gore Force 5 from Belgium. And the last one, 18, Barren from Belgium. Most of them are Belgium. Just free Dutch. Again, God damn it, reflection. No, yes. God damn it, it still doesn't work. So, can you scan it? Does it work? Yoo-hoo! If you can scan it, I hope it works. Oh, okay. These are the bands. Because I see here the songs. Jesus. And also what kind of metal they are. Now, I'm not gonna read every name over again, but the first one is black metal, second one atmospheric black doom metal, third one melodic extreme metal, fourth one death metal, fifth one blackened post doom metal, fifth one straight in your face metal, What the fuck is straight in your face metal? Slash hardcore. What the fuck is straight in your face metal? Never heard of that one before. Oh, and it also says, from which album they are, and where you can book them. Bookings, because they're all emails. Nice. Where was I? 7. Right? Yeah, 7. Doom metal 8, death metal 9, melodic. No, not melodic. Melancholic metal. I have no clue what that is here. 5th. Wait. Oh Jesus. Where are we? A Fion. 10. Fresh / death metal. Nomad post metalcore. Vaagvuur post metal. Bernd Bars hardcore metal. Meridian death metal. Clusterfucked. Fast no bullshit hardcore punk. Works of the Flash, old school death metal, Core Force 5, slightly grindy death metal, and Baron chainsaw grind. There are some things that I've never heard of before. Some genres that I've never heard of before. But alright. Very nice. And I also got, what is this? Underground. www. Ondergrond. Ondergrond. vzh.be. Also, top of the playlist. Is it clear? Oh, and I can't forget, 9dad promised me free merch, well, a free t-shirt, not full merch, but a free t-shirt, which is still merch, obviously. And I got it, and I'm very happy with it. First, here's the back. Just normal tour dates. And then the front. Very nice. So, let's try it on. I really like it. I really, really like it. Finally, I have some 9dad merch. If you've seen the previous 9dad videos, I also talked about that. I wanted to buy some merch back then, but I can't pay there with my debit card. It's only Cash App or PayPal, and I have none of free. So it was a bit shit out of luck, So for the next time that I'm gonna see them again, because if they're coming back at Herrie, obviously I'm going, Well, I'm always at Herrie, so, But usually I'm not going 2 days. Today I really went specifically for 9dad. But we'll come back to them a bit later. First, let's start with the festival itself. Festival, really fun, atmosphere, always fun, they're always, most of the times, with normal Herrie, they have also a DJ Bleep Bloop this time. I think last time it was also Bleep Bloop, but I didn't know it was these two guys, you know. They were sitting there, one of us on the couch, and I was talking with another one, you know. And the other one told me about, I don't know which one is Bleep and which one is Bloop, but but you know, one of the two, you know, told me that the other one was at a weed festival or something, and I didn't even know there was a weed festival. So where was that information for me? I love weed, yo. But it was April 4th. Really? Come on, really? Obviously, it should have known it was in April, but come on. If I had known this earlier, I would have gone, you know? But, you know, what I also noticed is that the setup was different. You know? Well, the two stages, that was the same, but, you know, the setup elsewhere, yeah, it just, when I came in, it was just different, you know. When I walked in, some things were different. It was nice, you know. It doesn't look always the same, so it's nice that they changed it up a bit. I think the beer went might be also a bit up, you know, with 25 cents, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, I have also a nice wristband, you know, for the 2 days that I went. Yeah, it was nice to talk with some new people that I never met before. Talk with a person that knows somebody else that, you know, that I've got that you know, that knows her, you know, that I got this sticker from, you know. I talked a bit with him, you know. He said that I, I think he still makes music, and he let me, yeah, he played 2 songs, you know. He didn't play 2 songs, but he played 2 songs, you know, on his phone. Come on, work with me. God damn it. Great, Spotify. Well, yeah, I want to give the project of his a shout out, but as you can see, it ain't working. So, yeah, get to bed. But yeah, so I was also reading the lyrics, you know, and yeah, I asked him, you know, is it hard to write those lyrics, you know? Was it hard to write it down, to write it? And he said, well, but I'm not gonna go into his personal life, or, you know, but you know, he explained, and when he explained, for, you know, when he just started writing, you know, it kind of poured out, you know. I'm just paraphrasing a bit, you know, and then it clicked. Well, yeah, I actually have the same, not with music, but I have that with, you know, if you follow me on my main channel, Underdog Reviews, I kind of want to make a short movie, just a short film, and I have an idea already. I kind of know what the scenes are going to be about. I know the ending, I know the beginning, I know a bit of the middle, and yeah, I've started to write it. I start to write it down for. I don't know if I started writing about it this year, or it was already last year. I think last year, I don't know. Anyway, I felt that. Yeah, when he said that, I felt the same. I definitely felt the same. Because I had it too. When I really had the idea and then put more thought into that idea, it just, yeah, flopped out. Yeah, just no, just that. Um, so I definitely felt that one. Bands were nice. I Yeah, yesterday I stayed to the end. This time I didn't stay to the end. I went away when Stillbirth was playing. Around 9:30, I think. Something like that. Because it's still 1.5 hours to go to home, and the last band ends around this time, I think. The last band was, well, when I'm filming this, 40 minutes ago. They started 40 minutes ago. So it's probably around the end of the festival. The last band was Propane. Oh, I will talk a bit about that when I'm going to Nine Dead. But the singer of Stillbirth was behind the merch stand. So that was nice. Yeah, I didn't know it was the singer, but I could have expected it. But I knew it was one of the band members, but I didn't know which one. The first day, yesterday, I went for Opal and Sky. Um, yeah, it was nice to see them in real life. When at the merch stand, when they just were there, there was legit a whole row, a whole line, a whole queue, of people waiting. Yeah, it was nice to see the guys, because I've seen some of their videos, coming by. But the performance itself, it was not really it for me, And one of the two, I couldn't even hear, The mic of his wasn't that good. It, it was not his fault, but it was probably the equipment, I think. Because when he did the more of the cleaner vocals, I couldn't hear it. I absolutely couldn't hear it. But when they were screaming, that I could hear. So but I'm not into that tech stuff. So I don't know, what the problem was. Maybe it was the microphone. Maybe it was something at the table. That they push and pull the buttons with. I don't know. But yeah, me and friends were also. We went outside. They were also not really feeling it. And I went specifically yesterday for Open Sky. But I always go on that day. I always go on that day. Usually I don't go on the second day, which is today. But I went today specifically for Nine Dead. Because we made the promise to each other, I will be there and they would give me a free t-shirt and a free beer. But I'm glad with the t-shirt. The beer, I can take it or leave it. So let's just start with Nine Dead. They were so much fun. They were a lot of fun. I was outside smoking, and I saw a girl coming outside with 9dead merch on. And when I saw her, I thought, wait, are they here? So, I finished my cigarette, and I immediately went inside. And yeah, there he was, the guitarist of 9dead, Jonathan. He recognized me instantly. So that was so fucking nice. Just the enthusiasm from him. When I was talking to him, he was so nice. I also, before I left, I took a picture with him. Such a nice guy. Apparently, he plays a 4-string guitar. Because I was at the front of the stage. Yeah, at Herrie, there's no no fences or shit. You can just legit get on stage or just reach out and touch the band member that's standing in front of you. Or you could even headbutt the sing of Waking the Cadaver, because for the encore song, the Waking the Cadaver singer came on stage and they did the song together. Blake, the singer, and the Waking the Cadaver singer, they did it together, which was very nice. And that guy was really bending over at the front of the stage. He was standing at in between the speakers at the front, and he was bending over. So, very nice. The friend that gave me that sticker was standing next to him. So it was pretty nice for her. But if I could stand next to him, I could maybe watch a bit how he does it with his mouth. How he does the vocals with his mouth. That was that. I was also looking at that. When Blake did that. Yeah. So I was standing at the merch stand, and then Blake came, and at first when I looked at him, I thought, oh, that's a drummer. No, that was not the drummer. That was the singer. So he immediately said, hey man, and give the hand and have a hug. And because I don't know for sure if he recognized me, if it was me, which it's so fun. Oh yeah, if you recognize it was me, I'm not famous. He is famous, he is famous, not me. But then Jonathan said, oh, there's a guy with then he did because I always film like this. And he got all excited and hype and shit. That guy, Blake, he is crazy, but he is such a nice guy and so much fun energy. I fucking love his energy. Obviously, I've got to take a picture with him. Such a nice guy. Also got an action shot from when they were playing. As you can see, here's Jonathan, and there's Blake, and there's the drummer, and here is Chris, that's the bassist, who I was talking to last year, at Slamagaddon 6 months ago. But Blake is such a nice guy, Jonathan too. Blake also said, yeah, my mom watches your videos. I thought, oh my god, that's amazing that his mom watches my videos and then sends the videos to him. Yeah, that that might be even a bigger honor, that not only you are watching it, but your mother is watching it too. Oh my god, that. So, uh, sorry, Miss or Mrs. Kinnamon, thank you very much for watching my videos. When I heard that you, Blake's mom, was watching my video, I thought, yeah, I got hyped for, oh shit, that's really an honor, It's, that's something that I didn't expect. I expected, it's, it, yeah. But I was also outside, with Blake, also smoking. We smoked a joint together, a bit talking, and it's just such a nice guy. If you have the chance to meet them, go meet them, because they're really nice. They're really, really nice. To be honest, when I looked at Jonathan, the guitarist, I kind of thought from, he has, because of his mustache and the fact that he wears glasses, he kind of reminds me of Ned Flanders. He has something that, or what was that metal band that all dressed up like Ned Flanders? He also looks a bit like the singer of that. Um, yeah, but like I said, like that, such nice guys, especially the singer and the guitarist. They're really nice. I haven't talked at all with the drummer. I've maybe a few words, and not as in, I had a few words as in bad words, but just just a couple of words, just that also sounds bad. I talked a little bit with the bassist, but yeah, on stage they were crushing it. To be honest, I couldn't tell which song was which, and even if you play a song, from Nine that I can't say, oh, that's that song. I probably can't, but I really like them. Yeah, live, I really, really like them. I might even say I like them watching them live. Being there at the concert is even more fun than just listen to their album on your phone, on your laptop, in your car, in a train, on a plane, an automobile. It doesn't matter, on a bike. It's just way more fun to be there. Um, they bring the energy and they deliver it too, because it was so much fun. Um, Definitely, if Nine Dead is coming, if Nine Dead is coming back, I'm coming too, for sure, for sure. Also, Blake told me that last time when they came, with Slamageddon, it was the first time that they went outside of the US, which it really surprised me actually, but yeah, it was it's just nice to hear that they get also exposure elsewhere, not only inside your own country but also internationally. That you can play outside, and yeah, yeah, it's different. It's definitely different. Um, and, he also said something that from his personal life that I'm not gonna say because I don't know if he has announced it already himself. So which might give it already. If you think about it, shit. Um, allegedly, well, I know it, but allegedly, um, yeah. So yeah, um, it's also not also, but it's just a bit too bad that I couldn't give a proper goodbye, before I left. Um, yeah, but I didn't see him. Maybe he was outside smoking. Maybe he was lost in the crowd at Stillbirth, which he probably was. Um, but yeah, I didn't see him, so I couldn't give a proper goodbye. Which is really too bad. Mm. But I did saw Jonathan. Before we took the picture. Before I left, he asked for the picture. He asked to take a picture, not me. He asked. So that's also something. Oh shit, they really like my channel. Which is so fun to as a big YouTuber. It's a big YouTuber. Like PewDiePie or Markiplier, or Jacksepticeye or something like that. It's probably if you hear something about you hear about the game developer, because they are gamers, the game developer, watches your video, it's and he likes your video. It's probably nice to hear it, but it's from, it probably feels different than it feels for me. I'm very small, and these bands are very big, and they, especially with this band, they say that they like my video, so that's that they were, and also that they watch my video, that makes me speechless. It it makes me really happy. Um, then the, the only thing that comes to mind is that it's just a fucking honor that they like my videos. This gets me kind of giddy. Um, yeah. Also, Jonathan also said something to me. Um, but I don't know if that was announced already, so I'm not gonna say shit about that. Um, but I can't wait. Let's say that I can't wait. Um, yeah, it's just an amazing band, and I really start to like them more and more. Not partially because they watch my video and they really like my video. Partially, but mostly because they're just a fun band, and live they really bring it. They really bring it. They're crushing it. They yeah, they just they're just really fun. Um, I also have to say that the higher vocals weren't always hearable, um, but the lower vocals, the growls were, you could also always hear. but you know, when he went into the higher pitches, you could see that he really did it, you know, that he really put effort into it, but you couldn't really hear it over the mic, which was kind of bad, but hey, not his fault. Not his fault, you know. It's just that the mic probably didn't pick it up. And that's probably the same with Oppo and Sky, you know. It's not their fault. It's probably the mic probably didn't pick it up. That they also played on the same stage. So there's a chance that they used the same mic. So it's I'm going on the limb and say it was the mic, you know. But yeah, just knowing that they're really becoming more and more my number one band, or my number one band of their genre, you know, the metalcore-ish. But I'm gonna leave that link down below in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. And